And we're excited to be here in Vegas with Amber. It's a different setting for us because we're always in our hometown of Hazleton, so we're excited to be here. How has your career developed since Obama has been elected now and is officially our president?
Well, I mean, for me, it just kind of feels like I'm guaranteed to kind of work with Barely Political for quite some time. Obviously, he's going to be in the office for the next 4 years, so we're going to have a lot of material to cover. And, you know, I'm still working on all the same great things, my album, my jewelry line. So it's opened a lot of doors, and I know that I'm going to be working with them for quite some time.
Okay. And Ben, you are the founder and creator of Barely Political. So tell us about how your online company got off the ground and where you're hoping it goes from here.
Sure, yeah, and we started in June '07. The Crush on Obama video was the first video we put out on the website, Barely Political, and then for the first month or two, it was mostly Obama Girl videos. We actually then started doing all kinds of political satire, so over the last year and a half, we've done about 200 videos, and then just this week, we started a new channel called Barely Digital, which is all focused on humor around technology. So, I mean, the goal is definitely continue the Obama Girl stuff because that's been our biggest hit by far and the thing that people keep coming back for, but then also to try to do other sort of areas both within politics outside of just Obama and then even outside of politics as well.
Is that like a needle in a haystack actually going online and seeing Amber? I think that's amazing how you got discovered.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, she definitely has like a sort of total star quality that I didn't know we'd get so lucky to find just on the first video. We had some people come in and do the part and then kind of just to potentially be sort of Obama Girl, and then Amber actually walks into this coffee shop. I was like, oh man, I hope she'll do it because it's a bizarre project, but this would be perfect for this thing. So yeah, we got lucky really with the whole team in a lot of ways. I mean, Amber's great. The people that directed the video, we found that day, but they did, a great job on the first few videos. And then, since then, I think we have the kind of people that understand how to do online video in a way that, really works well for this medium.
I know you're online, but looking outside the box for you and also for Amber, could this lead into a movie or acting or singing, or could this lead into something bigger and better?
I mean, even with this character, I think we'd like to explore opportunities within TV and other media as well. I mean, for me personally, I like the online space a lot, so I'm not really anxious to get out of it, but I feel like, we can potentially figure out ways to complement what we're doing online with other media as well. So, I mean, I certainly don't sing.
Amber does.
Amber sings. Yeah, I mean, I'm most excited when our videos kind of start online and then we end up seeing them in the news or on radio stations.
On being on Saturday Night Live, I think that was a major crossover for me and for us, just to know that they wanted to have that character on their show, and it was their opening show back from the writer's strike. In the beginning, the first skit of the show is just amazing. So we kind of feel like we cross over to mainstream TV a lot with the videos, which is kind of cool because at one point they're all going to be together in one, all at once.
Success for you both came so sudden. It's almost like American Idol. Overnight you became stars. How are you handling that?
Nobody recognizes me. No. I mean,
the brains behind this.
yeah, I mean, what's funny is that definitely the most exciting part of this for me is that I've always loved comedy. I've always liked politics, and seeing this thing show up in museums and textbooks and blog posts years later when they just wrap up the 2008 election, I feel like we were a small part of that story, and a time period when the internet just is playing a role that it never played before. So. I just, like I said, nobody ever recognizes me, but I love the idea that our video comes to mind when they think about, well, what was so unique about this Obama campaign? Oh, one of it is that some people that supported him found these really crazy ways to get that message out there,
And Amber, for everyone watching there, I'm sure you get this question a lot. What does it take to become an online model, an online star, get your career started? Because a lot of people want to be actors and actresses, but for the most part, they don't get that break.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think for me, I had my first website about 7 years ago, and I thought at the time that was kind of a big deal, and I was really happy about it. I was getting myself out there. It wasn't just about having an agent in New York. I had a website, and people from all over could see it and maybe book me. But then shortly over time, it's the whole MySpace and Facebook thing kind of just blew up, and I feel like the internet became saturated almost with people wanting to do modeling and acting, because anyone can just post pictures and say, I'm a model. So, I mean, one thing is definitely just to have that website, but keep it professional. You know, you don't have to put the racy pictures on just to get attention. If you want to really book jobs, you have to keep it professional. Definitely get headshots, send them out to agents, and just keep, you know, updating your profiles on what you're doing. Twitter, MySpace, Facebook. Keep updating on, you know, what you're working on.